Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be doing a tour of the brand new school in Bloxburg, so let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to start off with just the front entrance and the main foyer, which leads into the front office, but you can also just go in from over here. So you walk in, and there's this giant two-story opening, which looks very nice. And then in here, you can see the front office, where you can talk to the invisible receptionist. She's very lovely. I think you guys would love her. And in the front office, you will also see 102, which is the principal's office, and she has a very nice office over here. And this is the principal over here, Miss Estrada. Heading out of the front office and going to the left, you will see the very first bathroom, and that is one of two. Going further down the hallway, we have all of these lockers that you are free to claim, and then we have the art room, which when you go in, you will see this little closet with art supplies and art and paintings and all of that in there. And then in the actual art room, you will see all of this pottery stuff, which you will be able to do in the class. As you can see up on the board, all you have to do is do the pottery, shape it, throw it in the fiery kiln over here, and then paint it, and then turn it into Miss Doodleworth up here. And directly next to the art room, we have the first general studies, which is classroom 104. And in this room, it is no classrooms, no activities, anything. This is just an empty classroom for all of you to roleplay and do whatever you would like in it. Across the hall from that, we have 106, which is the music room, which is basically the band room, and it has all of these instruments down here with the teacher, Mr. Trebleton, ready to teach you how to play some music. And behind the little music area, we have this little studio back here where you can record some music and become the pop star of your dreams that you've always meant to be. And this does also have a door leading outside, but I will show that later. Heading more down the hallway, this brings us into a open area where you will see a door, which is room 105, the teacher's lounge, which has the vending machines, a bookcase, and just like a couch. It's not too big of an area, but it is a still very nice little teacher's lounge. And just outside the teacher's lounge, we have the giant library with Miss Pacey as our librarian, and she is just sorting books over there. And then to our left, we have this little reading area with these tables, which is very nice. You could just sit there and read. And then going back, we have these little corner booths areas where you can go in there and read. Looks like those are for kids. And then we also have this little beanbag area under the stairs with a couch. And then obviously bookshelves all over. And another corner reading area in this corner over here, as well as some computers to act as a little computer lab. And right behind the librarian, you will see the photocopier, which you are able to use, and that just gives you a piece of paper with some writing on it. Heading back to the entranceway, if we go just over here next to these stairs, we have this little lounge area with these couches where you are free to sit and chill, as well as some vending machines. And right behind the staircase, we have the trophy case with all of these lovely trophies in it, and the gymnasium, which is a class, and you will be playing basketball in here with Mr. Sprinton. Back in the gym to the right, you will see room 108, which is the facility room, and 109, which in here has the storage with all of the gym equipment. And then just down that little hallway is room 110, which is the locker room with all of these locker room lockers, the jerseys, this hoodie, and a little shower room as well. Right next to this little seating area, we have room 107, which is the janitor room, and this is where the new green clean job is, with Glenn over here, and it is just a little storage closet full of cleaning supplies. Heading to the right of the entrance, we have some more lockers lining the hallway, as well as the lunchroom, which you can change into a food fight or dance party, or you can just keep it as this lunchroom as it is right now. There's this lunchroom line, which you are able to fill yourself with the cafeteria spaghetti, cafeteria nuggets, and cafeteria pizza. And across from the lunchroom, you will see the auditorium, which has the stage up there and some seats down here. If we go in this little side door and head up these stairs, you will see that there's even more seats up on the second floor with this little DJ booth controlling the lights and music. And then up here on stage, you can see it is just the basic stage right now. However, if we go behind this curtain to the left, you are able to change it to any of these 6 switchable items. And back here, this is just a storage closet, as well as over here. And on the other side over here, you can see the dressing room with all of these clothes and mirrors. Heading back over to the entranceway, we can actually head up the stairs this time. And once you do, you can see our banners hanging above the second floor balcony. To the right of these stairs, you will see the second bathroom, which is the exact same as the first floor. However, it is on the second floor. Heading down the hallway, there is some more lockers. To the left, you will see the language class, which is room 201, with Miss Lingua teaching the class. Across the hall from the language class, you will see room 206, which is the teacher job, and if you were wondering where that is, it is just right there, and this is where you can do the job of helping these students, teaching them, and all of that. Next to the teacher job, we have room 205, which is the second general studies classroom, which is just another empty classroom for you to do your role plays and do whatever you would like in here. Across the hall, we have room 202, which is the science classroom, and this is where you will be using the scale and mixing chemicals with Dr. Newtonia up at the front, who is your teacher. Heading more down the hallway, you will see another staircase, and that does lead down into the library. As you can see, there are some seats up here, which is just overlooking the library. Headed out back through one of the doors, you can see that there's this beautiful corridor with the cherry blossom tree and some beautiful foliage back here. Headed over here, you can see the stadium lights next to the outside bleachers, which is overlooking the American football stadium. And this does also have a track surrounding it, so you can run the track as well. Just to the side of the field a little bit, you can see that there is some tables over here where you can eat some lunch outside. And this is right next to the parking lot, which is on the right side of the building. And then if you go sort of behind to the left of the stadium, you will be able to see this little building over here, which is sort of a coach's office, as well as a little storage warehouse. And this garage does open. And that is all that I have for you guys today. That is the full tour of the brand new Bloxburg High School. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope this helps, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!